ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Thousand P Sports Podcast with your guy, the host of the most man with the planet, Yawa, King ECG, and Manila.
It's your boy, Da Vinci, Starve the Ego, Feed the Soul.
Hold up. I might have to solo myself for this one. The Lioness! I'm sorry, I probably broke most of y'all eardrums. I don't mean to yell like that. Yes, the Lioness reclaimed her rightful spot at the top. Now, I do not want to poo-poo on Pena because I'm telling you, that girl is as tough as nails, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to give shouts out to the Lioness because she realized that this girl isn't every other opponent that she's faced before, and she switched her game to combat her style. Now, yet again, Da Vinci, you were right in the first fight. She had no stamina. She looked different, and she explained it. You know what I mean?
I have a bad knee injury going through my last camp, so my body was 100%. Juliana got locked.
But she had the corona, or she got sick. Couldn't train properly, and it's not an excuse. She got beat fair and square. I'm not gonna act like she didn't get beat fair and square, but you could see from jump in that fight on Saturday, it was a different thing. That check hook, I think it was the third round. She knocked her down 3 times with that joint, fam. Had her eyes rolling her head like she was about to bust a nut.
So here's the thing. You're completely right in everything you just said, okay? You hit that on the nail. But here's the thing. Of course you're going to check hook and knock a person down. First of all, this is nothing. Amanda Nunes did what she needed to do. Props to her. She reclaimed her title. And you know what? Yes, King, she looked phenomenal doing it too, right? But at the same time, here is what I'm going to come and say is, Pena, what kind of game plan is that? What kind of game plan is just to run into punches? Right?
Well, Da
Because
Vinci.
the time she gets knocked down, she's just running to punches. Like,
but Da Vinci,
bro, your face out.
Da Vinci, remember that. Oh, I was gonna sneeze. Probably still have, but I'm gonna try to get this out before I sneeze. But anyways, remember that Pena fights Southpaw. Okay, I'm learning how to box Southpaw. There's only 2 things, and I'm relating this to boxing, that can stop a Southpaw. It's the straight or the check hook, right? Because you have to remember, every single time that she came in and she threw, I think it was either a jab or a straight, the Lioness would dip to the right and throw that check hook. Do you know what I mean? And remember, I don't think that Pena had a game plan for that. Like, think about this way, okay, Da Vinci? No, think about this way. When the Lioness was fighting her, you noticed that she never ever went back to her original orthodox style. She had to fight in Southpaw to win that fight. If she went unorthodox, Pena would have beat the brakes off of her, bro. And I'm just being fair and being respectful because I'm not trying to poo-poo on Pena. It's just sometimes the game plan doesn't work, man. You know what I'm saying? We just got that with Brandon. Brandon's game plan was body shots and, you know what I mean, crowd France, and make sure things can't work. So
yeah, listen, we don't do this over here. We don't do that over balanced opinion, and we don't try to throw dirt on no one name. We're just simply talking about what we saw, and most professional would say the same thing. Now, from what I saw is Pena trying to have a stand-up kickboxing match with Amanda Nunes.
But
10 out of 10 times you're gonna lose in that situation.
No, but Da Vinci, remember that the first time she fought her, Da Vinci, that's what she did, and she won that.
No. That's not. She did not do that. Listen, yeah, she was begging. She had success. She had success in the strike in that fight. But what she did, she was mixing it up. She was having success standing up with her. She was getting up against the cage. She was getting takedowns here and there. This time, Amanda Nunes had 11 minutes of control time. Pena had 0. Amanda Nunes had like 6 takedowns. Pena had 0.
Yep.
So with that type of game plan, there is no way anyone is gonna beat Amanda Nunes. So what she did the first time is the recipe to beat Amanda Nunes. She completely went away from that. I think she was too overconfident that it was gonna be that easy again, King. That's what I thought. And then
I,
she quickly said, "You just getting dropped, drop, drop, like left hook. You just keep getting dropped." And for me, it's like you don't fight like that. You don't fight just running towards somebody with rapid punches. I, I I didn't get the game plan. Phenomenal fight. Pena had a hard, but
hard.
most people, professional fighters, even gonna tell you here that we did not understand that game plan. But she showed hard. She showed her toughness. Right? Would I like to see a third rematch? Of course, I would like to see that. Why not? But
But remember what I was telling you, right? For Nunes, having to fight in two different divisions, the weight drop, the weight gain, it will affect you. Do you know what I'm saying? But now to Pena. Pena probably did have the same game plan, but when Nunes went to Southpaw, it threw her off completely.
well,
Do you know what I mean?
well,
Threw a
well then,
wrinkle in her game because she couldn't get close enough to grapple, fam. She was getting lit up with the striking. While in
well,
the first fight, she was the one lighting Nunes up with the striking and making Nunes overreach and, do you know what I mean? Become frustrated.
well, here's the thing though. Here's why it was so easy for Nunes, and here's why it was so easy for Pena in the first fight. So it's a completely reversible, right? First fight, Amanda Nunes was strictly just standing and striking, right?
Yeah.
This fight, Amanda Nunes reversed psychology on her from the first fight. She was doing everything. Amanda, and you know what we talk about in the preview show, Amanda Nunes had to be very disciplined with her
Yep.
strike, right?
Yep.
And that's what we happened. We saw she was technical. She only threw when she know she was gonna connect,
Or when she
right?
see the telltale signs that she was coming in and she could clip her.
Yeah, and she controlled her stamina. She controlled all of that. She fought beautifully. So I'm not here taking anything away from him. The way she fought, I was impressed. I was happy to see it, even though I was going for Pena, you know. But at the same time, here it's just like Pena, you can't come back with that same style if it's going to be the third match. You have to do something else.
Well, of course
Um,
she's gonna have to do something else. I mean,
yeah.
yet again, too, the reason why the lioness got those takedowns, she was wearing her down. Like as much as Pena was fighting, Pena doesn't have the strength that Nunes has. So when
Mhm.
Nunes started to realize, like, yo, listen, okay, she started to realize what I'm doing, and I'm not striking her as efficiently as I want. Let me grapple her and trip her down. And Pena tried to go for a couple takedowns, and it got reversed on her. But
Yeah.
Pena, but Pena, at one point in time, I thought Pena was trying to do the Anderson Silva. Like she was waiting for the right time because, like, on her back, she's still dangerous, but she was like the elbow that cut her on the hairline.
Yeah.
That was vicious. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, Nunes started to look tired from the third. Like once she like on the ground, because she had her working. She had her working,
Mm.
so she was losing stamina. The problem is the damage was already done in the first two rounds, and a quarter or a half of the third that Pena couldn't recover from it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And also, you're right, but also at the same time, here is she still could be getting tired, but if she's on top, on the top position, controlling you, she's still fine, right?
Well, of
It's
course,
not
but
like it's not
remember,
like
she almost got her in the what's that submission
arm
called again?
bar, arm
Well,
bar, yeah.
armbar, and the other one is it called the Kimura?
I think was a triangle.
Well,
She almost got
like
her
it
in
was
a
the
triangle
triangle
too.
and the Kimura, like you know the one where they twist the elbow back.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I know you know that more than I do, but yeah, she almost got her in those three submissions. The problem is that she was so tired that she couldn't lock it in, and Nunes just wasn't having it.
And for me, here's the thing: when I watch Nunes too, Nunes was not a one-trick pony, and
No,
there's the problem. Here's the problem when people have fights. When you go up against a fighter and they don't show you that they only have one trick or one tool, one thing in the toolbox, then it's easy to beat a fighter with a one thing in the toolbox. But when Amanda Nunes was mixing it up so much, she was going high, she was going to the body, she was going with leg kicks, right?
Yeah.
And she was, well, the way she was throwing them, it was very disciplined, man. It was not wild, not everything. And the thing is, too, attention to detail, and most people won't see it. She was not swinging. She was not like normal
Yeah, she
Amanda
wasn't loading
Nunes.
up. She
Yeah,
wasn't
she
loading
wasn't
up.
loading up. Everything was tight and technical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. But hey, it is what it is. I'm happy for the Lioness. I told you I got you, girl. I'm
Okay,
rocking
hold
with
on.
you.
Question for you.
Yeah,
Would you like to see the trilogy?
sure. I'd like to see the trilogy, but I'll be fair and say Nunes has got to go defend that other belt first.
Yeah.
She's got to go defend that other belt first. She's the only champion, and I'll say this. Let me solo this one up. I give her the utmost respect because she's the only dual champion who defends both belts, okay, regularly. So you know what, Nunes? I salute you. Go home
Put
with
it
your
back.
family, chill out, come back refreshed, ready to go.
Let me put it on me because I'm gonna say here. So,
Okay, all right. This
and
man
if,
said
if
solo him up. Solo
yeah,
him up, ladies and
solo
gentlemen.
be a king. And right after I said it, then put me back to you so I can see your face. Right? Amanda Nunes is a far past GOAT than Conor McGregor.
Facts. What are we? We're not arguing that.
Well, hey,
I'm not
listen,
going to argue that.
Well, I know you not, because you like truth. You
No,
like truth and
of
facts,
course. But
right? But
I'm living in reality, though, fam. Reality is
okay.
Nunes is the only fighter. I never said male or female. The only fighter to hold two belts in two different divisions and to defend them regularly. She's the GOAT. The baddest female in combat sports ever.
And the thing is, too.
Say something, son.
The thing is, too. She needs to be in the top 5.
Oh, definitely.
She needs to be in the top 5. But you know how this world works, bro. She's not gonna get that. A lot of people don't give her that.
And Dana, start paying your fighters, B. Especially your champions who bring you money and give us the excitement. It wasn't no car crash. It was an actual fight. We got a little up and down. This, that, and the third. Pay them, bro. Stop being so cheap, bruh.
Yeah, but like I said, she's greater than him. But the only thing no one can be greater than Conor McGregor at is the greatest showman in UFC history.
Of
That's what he
course.
is.
He talks the most ish. He does the most. But you know what, people? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Hey, it's your boy, King ECG, the host of the Most About the Planet Yawa at Manila.
If you don't know what comes next, you should definitely know. That means you should be watching more.
Yep. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, people, Yawa, we gone.